Actual
That'd be our film.
version of the movie.
Then you can, yeah, you can do. But I tell you, it's so good. And Brett,
We're really happy with it.
You worked so hard to get this made. Why was it so important for you to tell the story?
Oh man, there's so many reasons for that. It's just a book I couldn't put down. I couldn't let go of it, and it's complicated material. It's not a conventional story, which I'm always looking for. And in it, you know, it had colors of R.P. McMurphy in the sense that it's a character who is the same beast in the end as he is in the beginning, but the world around him changes a couple of degrees. It's about obsession, like Popeye Doyle. It's got these elements in it. You know, all these films that I loved as a kid. But you're dealing with these underdogs who are stuck in a system. I mean, the setup is, you know, there are teams with payrolls of $140 million with 100 in reserves who are buying all the best players and the best talent. Then you have a team with 38 million actually. How are they meant to compete?
Right.
How do you level the playing field? So by necessity, they had to rethink what they were doing. They had to rethink the game. And in doing so, they found great inefficiencies because the sport had been around for so long. Things had gone unquestioned. What worked 150 years ago, or the context of 150 years ago, wasn't the same. And they found areas they were able to exploit, and those areas were in value. And they found players who had been completely discarded, and they were able to put together a formidable team with these players that no one respected.
It's just
it is, and it changed the game. It made people look at things differently.
Mm-hmm. Jonah, the chemistry between the two of you is fantastic. The scene when you're trading off the players was one of the best scenes I've seen in a long time. How did you know it was going to work with this guy? When did you guys know?
When they let me be in the movie. I was like, it'll be awesome.
The studio forced him on us.
Yeah, it was a very
stunt casting, and we made it work though. I think
they did their best with what they had, and I just was grateful to be there. You know, no, honestly, you know, we rehearsed a lot beforehand, and most of the rehearsals were just Brad and Bennett and myself. That was like the core three where we were really in a room together. We had a good amount of time to really work these things out, and you know, to me, the great relationship is you know, of the movie is Billy and Peter, because together they take on this thing, and they're two people who shouldn't be working together on something they shouldn't be working on, that ends up being very, you know, impactful in a lot of ways. And to me, I've had people in my life who have said, here's a light shined on you, you do your thing, I believe in these ideas that you have, and I'll make it happen for you if you execute them the right way. And that's exactly what Billy does with Peter. And so for me, it was really easy to relate to that kind of thing, having had mentors and people who have been really cool to me. And Brad and Bennett were just really, really inviting once they let me into their movie.
Well, you're great. I think Clooney and Damon have something to worry about because you're moving in on the territory.